Yo, dude. Howdy doody. Um, yeah, okay. I've got some stretches for you. So I'm gonna go over some stuff for your current back situation. Some things that should help you get rid of it feeling like shit. However, you might be able to do one of these, you might be able to do all of them. It just depends on where you are in your back pain. You know what I mean? So be careful. Only do them if you start getting into it and it feels okay. It just feels like that good stretch and that it's helping. But if it feels at all like that little spasmy, like it's about to go again, don't push it. Just back out and keep resting it. Um, but yeah, let's go over a couple of stretches for your back that will help your back anyway. Um, Probably the most important to help your back is to stretch your legs, to stretch your hamstrings and your glutes. So starting off with your butt muscles, you can either do pigeon pose or figure four. It's also called the pretzel. But the pigeon pose is that one where we got one leg out front and I'm just kind of sitting back into it, right? And it's just, I'm almost like laying on my leg. That's the easiest way to get a little stretch in your butt. The other way is that figure four position or pretzel. That's where you cross that leg over your knee and you reach through this hole in my leg and pull this knee towards my face, right? But I like to pull on all the parts. So I'm grabbing this, and I'm grabbing this other knee here, right? Grabbing everything and just trying to find what feels like it needs a stretch. Sometimes I'll push this knee away as I pull on the other one. If you put this foot up against the wall, it'll do all that work for you and you can focus on just playing with this other leg. Yeah, so stretching the glutes out will help you. Your hamstrings, right? The typical hamstring stretch, but I don't know if this is gonna feel okay for you to reach forward over like this, right? For your low back. So again, if you can get Jenny to honestly stretch you out, right? You're lying on your back. She's got her arm on your leg and she's pushing your whole leg down into the floor while she's applying some pressure and listening to you tell her when to stop and just hold it there. It should be painful. It shouldn't feel good, but it shouldn't be where your leg is like shaking, trying to get out of it all by itself. You can also go in a door frame and just put the door frame up against that heel, right? And just self-stretch yourself. But again, both stretching your glutes and your hamstrings should help your low back out if that happened at all because it's tight. What else do I got for you? Okay, some other poses that might help you out. Child's pose, you probably know that one, right? Nice wide knees, feet together in the back, sitting back and getting a low stretch in the low back. But again, this might not work. It might spasm if you try and do this. Or you could be in a point in your pain where it might feel really good to get into this position. So take it easy, go slow through all of these if you're gonna try them. Last one I got for you for like recovery for your back is Happy Baby. That's the one where you're looking like you're about to take it in the butthole, right? Grabbing onto your feet and trying to pull your knees down towards the ground. And then once you're here, you can maybe rock side to side gently or grab onto your feet differently, right? Pull yourself further back. I've got like chronic low back pain. So this one feels really good for me to roll around, but it's a different type of pain. It's like, it's not that spasmy type that you might be feeling. And then a foam roller, maybe, but that's like if you're feeling really, really good and you just want a little extra help. Rolling on it's downstairs, but gently rolling on a foam roller. I'd put it underneath my back and just lean back on my elbows and just rock back and forth on that foam roller. But again, being really sensitive to what's gonna potentially hurt it and set you back again, okay? So, okay, now getting into the stuff that you could do before you go golf or literally when you get to the golf course or the driving range. So you can skip to this part of the video when you get to the golfing range, or yeah. The biggest thing for you, specificity wise, meaning what's gonna help you in golf and help you not get hurt, is just practice swings. Like, I don't have my golf clubs, but here's my check and pull, right? But just like swinging through and just making it dynamic, right? There's no weight or anything. I'm not hitting an actual ball. I'm not putting any pace on this. It's just swinging, getting your body used to the motion of swinging a club and getting all those muscles prepared for the thing that it's about to do, which is swing a golf club, hopefully hard and hit the ball straight. So that's probably the biggest thing. If you're only going to do one thing before you golf, just get a club out, a heavy one maybe, and don't even hit a ball. You're just swinging through maybe 10, 20 times, just getting those muscles to go, oh, okay, we're about to golf. We need to get all these muscles ready. These ligaments and tendons need to lengthen out. So that's the best thing you could do. If you're only going to do one thing, just swing a golf club, nice and easy. Next up is hip circles. As goofy as they are, we're here, right? Just going around town, big ones, small ones, whatever you can do. But your hips are attached to that low back, right? So again, just getting it all warm, and it's just getting your muscles ready for what you're about to do. The last one I've got for you is something you could do before. This one would be helpful afterwards. It's one of my favorite stretches to add on to like a hamstring stretch. So this one could go on that top list up with child's pose, happy baby, all that stuff. But yeah, you could do this before or afterwards. It's a great stretch, but we can make it a dynamic stretch to do before golf. We can do it dynamically before and statically afterwards. All that means, where am I gonna lay for this? Dynamic means we're kind of always moving. So I'm lying on my back, arms are out wide like a cross, foot is as straight up as I'll get it, right? Might be there for you, you inflexible bastard, but try and get that foot up as high as it'll go, right? And then you're gonna just bring that foot sideways. And you can't see, but this shoulder over here, I'm trying to keep it on the floor while trying to get my foot to the floor, right? So I'm twisting my back pretty hard. So you're just gonna wanna be gentle with that, okay? And bringing that foot over. What you can do to make it a little easier on yourself and a little less tension on the back is bending your knee, right? Bend your knee and bring it right across. And if you wanna feel more in your back, we just lengthen that foot out, right? There's more weight away from my body, so it's pulling harder on my back. Again, dynamically means I'm moving the whole time. I'm not holding that position. So going back and forth, doing a little switch up there at the top. And again, this is getting those muscles ready for that torquing and twisting that you're about to do to it. Again, I can make it easier by bending my knee, right? It's a little easier on the back. But this is what you're doing in golf, right? You're twisting sideways and then you're exploding back through with that twist. And then as you want to turn it into more of a stretch, you're just gonna bring that foot over and leave it there, right? So nice wide arms, keep those shoulders on the floor, bring that foot across, and you're just gonna hold that. Maybe you bend your knee, maybe you can grab your foot, right? And hold it sideways. I've got my heel on the ground and this shoulder over here is totally on the floor, right? Not a lot of people can do that, but if you can, it means you can get more power to that ball. So statically means I'm just holding still, right? So after golf, this would be a good time to do this stretch, but before golf is when we're not stopping. We're just kind of moving through that range of motion, warming those muscles up, getting it all stretched out. There is a optimal length for your muscles. And if we statically stretch, right? Like before a football game, if you see the running back doing a hamstring stretch, it's not actually a good thing. He should be doing butt kicks, high knees, A skips, B skips. He should be doing stuff where he's moving, his legs are moving, and it's getting him all warmed and fired up. Same with golf. You're not gonna sit there and stretch because you can stretch your muscles too long and then they're not gonna work as well for the activity you're doing. That running back isn't gonna run as fast maybe because he stretched his legs out way too much. I think that's all I got for you, man. But yeah, hope you get better soon. Use this video whenever you want.